Hi guys, how are you today? Welcome back to my channel Adventures in America. Today we're going to talk about what passport you are going to use when traveling to the Philippines, especially if you are a dual citizen. Before we get started, make sure to watch my other video on the latest update on the quarantine process and arrival guidelines in the Philippines. Okay, so make sure that when you are flying out from the US, so I'm based here in Las Vegas, and I'm also a dual citizen. I have a Philippine passport and a US passport. Make sure that both passports are valid for at least 6 months before heading out. So when you board the plane, let's say you book a flight at Philippine Airlines, make sure that you present your Philippine passport. The reason is that there is no immigration that will check on you when you fly out from US to the Philippines. So you are going to use your Philippine passport when going to the Philippines. I'm reiterating that the Philippine passport when you fly out from US to the Philippines is for identification purposes only and not for immigration purposes. So you only use the Philippine passport from USA to Philippines. Now, when you arrive in the Philippines, you're already at the Manila airport. You have to present both your Philippine passport and your US passport to the immigration counter. However, due to the latest update, most of the foreigners or travelers from foreign countries, everything that's non-essential, all of these foreigners coming to the Philippines for tourist purposes, they will be denied entry. So it's important that if you are a dual citizen, you bring your two passports and always use your Philippine passport. So if you have with you a foreigner and he's coming to the Philippines, he will be denied entry. So make sure to check everything. We don't want any more hassles when you arrive in the Philippines. When you arrive in the Philippines, both of these passports you need to present so the immigration counter can stamp both passports as an evidence of your arrival to the Philippines and your stay in the Philippines. Okay, when you are leaving the Philippines and you are a dual citizen, Philippine passport holder and US passport holder, you are going to use your US passport when leaving the Philippines. One reason for using the US passport when leaving the Philippines from the Manila airport to the US is that you will be exempted from paying the travel tax or the terminal fee. So I had this situation last year when I had to fly to Philippines on an emergency travel. When I went to Philippines, I used my Philippine passport, but I brought with me US passport and Philippine passport, but when I am exiting Philippines, I only use the US passport. And when I tried to pay for a terminal fee and the travel tax, I'm exempted from paying those fees because I'm a US passport holder. So make sure that when you are exiting Philippines, you are going to use your US passport. One reason is to avoid paying the fees, and then this will be stamped and bring this to the US destination. I hope I provided you valuable information for your travel in the Philippines if you are a dual citizen. And if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and leave your comments down below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!